Welcome to class. We're going to be doing a yin-based practice today. Now, yin is all about slowing down, learning how to sit still and not fidget, lengthening our ligaments in our myofascial system rather than a moving practice where we're moving or engaging our muscles. Poses are held anywhere from 3 to 20 minutes at a time. Most of our poses will be held for 3 minutes. I want you to hang your hammock about the middle of your shins. I was at about knee height yesterday, and even that seemed a little high. You might want to use your daisy chains. If you don't have them, I'll make sure I put a link in the description below on where you can get them. The only other thing that you might want to have nearby is a set of yoga blocks if you have them. Just keep them within reach of your hammock. Yin is a lot harder than it sounds to be still and avoid the need to fidget. So if you're new to the practice, welcome. Let's see how we do as we slow things down a bit. Start by billing out your fabric so you can climb in and find a seat. One at a time, pull your legs inside the fabric, ensuring that your heels are covered, and extend the legs. We'll be in a straddle-like position. Just take a moment here to let the back of your head rest on the fabric. Close your eyes. Use this practice to just shut off a little from the world. Our first pose looks very much like a pigeon variation. Start by bending the knees. One will bend in front and one will bend behind. You should be able to climb through the little window in front of you and fold over the front knee. If you don't like the fabric pinching against your shoulder, tuck your shoulder in and you'll find a little more comfort. Our goal is to let the body weight completely sink here, letting the weight of your body begin to stretch through the hip. When there's 1 minute left of our poses, you'll hear a soft chime. This will allow us to call the mind back if it's drifted, or perhaps go a little bit deeper into our poses. Make some small adjustments here. Just see if you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe extend the arms further away. Nice and slow, begin to unfold, coming back into your straddle. Just noticing your two sides. Bending the knees and finding your way through that little window second side. And remembering, if you don't like that pressure against the skin of the fabric, then tuck the shoulder in so you have a little more support. Let your body weight sink. As you settle into stillness, just notice, where's your mind? What kinds of thoughts have you been thinking today or yesterday? Is there anything you'd like to change? Sometimes we need to shift our perspective. Using this practice to relax and surrender in the body, but also giving permission for your mind as well to be a little bit softer, maybe less critical. Make some small adjustments here to see if you can deepen the expression. Maybe extend the arms a little further away and feel the torso even heavier, resting over the thigh. With each exhale, feel your body getting heavier and sinking deeper and deeper into your pose, feeling completely supported by the fabric. Slowly unravel, find your way back into your straddle. And guide one leg up and through. You may need to use your hands here to find the middle of the fabric. Feels more like a seat. Legs will extend out in front of you, and this is going to take us into a forward fold. There can be a soft bend of the knees here, and just allow the torso to drape over the thighs. Even a little shake here of the head, yes or no, releasing any tension in the neck. Feel the belly breathe into the thighs. And on the exhale, feel yourself melting deeper into the expression. Remain soft in the legs. No effort. On your inhale, see if you could expand through the back body, feeling the separation of the shoulders and the back of the lungs. And just sigh it out on the exhale. Inhale, lengthen up slightly, and exhale, fold back down a little deeper. Rising up nice and slow. Begin to climb your legs back inside, reaching behind you, finding the fabric, and slowly lower all the way down, extending from fingertip to toes and totally encapsulated by your fabric. Nice, easy, gentle side bends from side to side. Just feel fluid and weightless as you move. Hands reach up for the fabric so you can sit up. Fabric should slide down to about the middle of your back. Nice and slow, begin to lower your way down. As you roll onto your back, you should have the fabric covering the hips and the thighs and the feet. And just gently find that little side hinge back and forth. And eventually find your way back to center. Pressing your feet into the fabric, you'll give a little rise there. Slide down so that the fabric falls to the back of your knees. Left knee comes towards the chest and begins to rotate into a twist. Left knee pulls to the right. There's a natural bend of both knees here. If you want a gentle rocking of your head here from side to side, just body scanning, how do you feel in this pose? On an inhale, try to fill all the way up and into that left lung. And on the exhale, feel yourself sinking into whatever shape you're in. Making sure the mind hasn't drifted. Just be here. Give some small adjustments. See if you could find some deeper rotation. Settle back into stillness. Rolling onto your back as you tuck your left knee back in. Lifting the hips, settle at center. Right knee pulls to the chest and find your spiral. Remember, both knees typically bend for this pose. Right shoulder remains grounded on the floor, maybe a gentle head rock before you settle in. Just observe from a distance. Sensations in the body, thoughts in the mind. Small micro movements here. Breathe into that right lung. Exhale it out. Bring that right leg up and over, sliding back into the fabric. Maybe that same little sway of the legs from side to side. Knees come to chest, extend the legs long. Reaching up for the silk, hands are going to grab and pull yourself up. Heart lifts to the ceiling, head is to last to come up. Hinging through center, coming into a little forward fold. And we'll set up for a pose that looks very similar to Shavasana. Tuck one leg into the fabric. The other will bend, so the foot is near the thigh. Now you can fold right over the thigh, our classic position. If you want to work a little bit deeper getting into the IT band, let the thigh cross the midline of your body, falling into a twist. Here you might just want to take note of using some blocks to help support the pose. Make sure that you're breathing. This is rather deep. Let the weight of your body go. Feel totally supported in your posture. And breathe into your back body. On an inhale, just lengthen up a little, and exhale, falling back into that expression. Maybe you may be able to come down on an elbow or a forearm. Try to avoid the need to move or fidget. Just be here. Be still. Come out of that one really slowly. Taking that leg out of the fabric and just cross it in front. Fabric is going to come up and over and around to hook the shoulder blades. And just lean back here, counter stretch. Support the head with your hands, elbows wide, gently rock from side to side. Just let everything go. Arch to center. Slowly roll your way up. Getting ready for our second side. Come up and over with your silk and tuck your leg in. Remember, you can fold right over the thigh, our classic expression, or working that hinge through center. We want to take that leg and cross the midline. We're going to target the IT band. Remember here, blocks might be helpful. Make sure you're breathing. This is a deep one. On the exhale, let your body get a little heavier. Breathe through the back body as you inhale. Little adjustments. See if you could maybe come down onto that forearm if you're ready. Coming out of that one nice and slow, just untuck the foot. Holding onto your silk and just extend forward. You might want to take a little rock here from side to side. Lengthen through the side body. And sitting up, you'll take that same position where we tuck right behind our shoulder blades, feeling like you have a little backpack on. Nice and slow, begin to unravel into your back bend. Support your head with your hands and gentle side bends. And we'll take this into our 3-minute hold. So here's where you may want to use a yoga block underneath your head, so you have a little support and you can let the arms relax on the floor. Listen to your body, do what feels best for you. It's important that we get these heart openers after our forward folds to create more balance in the body. Breathing up and into the chest, find expansion through the heart. And on the exhale, just feel completely supported in the pose. Begin to explore the pose here in the last minute. If you feel you're ready and you're using a yoga block, maybe transition down to a lower height or extend the arms overhead. Breathing into the chest, side body. Hands reach up for the fabric, lifting through the chest first, letting the head be the last to come up, coming in forward into a fold. Arms extend out to the sides, just gently hinge from side to side. Continue to open through the chest. Tucking the knees underneath you and billow out your fabric. We're going to climb our way back into a seat. Swinging one leg over, and I want you to eventually climb yourself in. The soles of the feet are going to come in front of you like that little butterfly or bound angle shape. Just tucking yourself in. Maybe take this for a little ride, pulling down the fabric in front of you, creating a little motion. And a moment to float. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what types of things may come up for you in a practice that is more about stillness than movement. You can deepen this by trying to create a little bit more of a compact shape. My heels are very close to my body, and I'm leaning forward so that my forehead could rest on the fabric in front of me. Ensure that you're relaxing all the muscles of the legs. In that last minute, maybe just explore a different shape here. Legs maybe can extend up, or arms can reach behind you. Take a couple cleansing breaths in and out. And begin to make your transition into Shavasana. Swiveling to one side, tucking in your legs, tucking in your head, extending the arms and legs in opposite directions. Finding any movements here that you need to feel complete in your practice. Feel completely supported and weightless in your fabric. Closing your eyes, let the mind drift. Let your practice go. Slowly just call back the mind. Reaching up with your hands to pull yourself up nice and slow. Extending those legs out from the fabric. As you sit up, inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring it into heart center. I am humbled and honored to be here working with you. Namaste. So there's our taste of yin. I'm dedicated to continue to add more content like this in our hammock for the channel. Please check out the 2 playlists, one for tutorials and one for classes of all different styles. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ellie. Consider subscribing for fresh new content added regularly. Hopefully I'll see you soon, and namaste.